A Promise Kept. Chapter 1. The funeral breeze. A gentle breeze whispered through the expansive garden, swaying the pristine white blossoms that lined the stately path. They led to Everhart Manor, cloaked in shadow and an air of solemnity befitting a funeral. Soft funeral hymns filtered through hidden speakers, blending with the murmured condolences of mourners. The faint aroma of sandalwood drifted through the courtyard, intensifying the hushed atmosphere. A large black banner dominated the entrance hall, solemnly declaring the world's farewell to Mr. Adrian Everhart, the powerful patriarch who had died unexpectedly. Under his portrait lay countless wreaths, condolence cards piled high both inside and on the veranda. Mourners, journalists, business associates, high society, dressed in dark formal wear, chattered politely while their eyes swept the shadowy corners of the mansion, curiosity mingling with grief. Through the open gates, a small figure slipped in unnoticed, a scrawny boy with unruly hair, dressed in threadbare clothing and dusty shoes. In his arms rested an infant, perhaps a year old, breathing softly and fragile. The boy cradled the baby gently and moved determinedly into the throng of guests. At first, nobody noticed him. They were busy exchanging pleasantries, nodding and greeting. But as he passed down the central aisle, heads turned. A poor street waif among the wealthy and powerful, in a lavish funeral, that contrast sparked murmurs. Who is that? Where did he come from? Is he begging alms? Some frowned, others whispered doubtfully. Yet the boy carried on, small steps steady. The solemn hush in the hall deepened as he stopped directly before Adrian Everhart's portrait. He did not drop to his knees or bow, as tradition dictated. Instead, he looked up at the portrait with unwavering resolve. He swallowed, drew a deep breath, tightened his grip on the infant, and spoke aloud in a clear voice that cut through the silence. I'm sorry I'm late, but I've come to claim justice for this child. She is the biological daughter of Mr. Adrian Everhart. Gasps exploded. The gathered company froze, hardly daring to breathe. Conversations halted. Faces twisted in shock. Some turned to sneer, others simply stared. Adrian's widow, Madeline Everhart, paled, her composure cracked, though her expression remained cold. Her hand pressed against her chest betrayed a flicker of panic. Next to her, Adrian's eldest son, Victor Everhart, erupted in fury. What are you talking about? Get out of my house. You street rat. I'll have security throw you out myself. Murmurs swelled. Some guests stepped back as Victor strode forward. The tension thickened. The boy did not flinch, though his hands trembled. I'm not here for money or to cause trouble, he said. I only want the promise fulfilled. You once said you wouldn't abandon any child of your blood. I have proof. The guests snorted in derision. The boy's claim seemed ludicrous. A few laughed, others muttered that this was a ploy for inheritance. Without real proof you can't make such claims, snapped Victor's father-in-law. A sharp-faced man in a dark suit, Mr. Daniels, the family lawyer, stepped forward. Young man, do you know where you are? Accusations without evidence are serious. Your claim could be libel. Do you understand? He asked. The boy met his gaze, steady despite fear. Yes, I know, but I'm not lying. Mr. Everhart saved me once, cared for me. He told me he'd help if I ever needed it. A hush fell. Victor rolled his eyes, smug. So you expect me to believe you were once picked up off the street by my father? That's ridiculous. Madeline drew a breath, eyes locked on the infant. Victor was incensed, but she raised a delicate hand. We are at a funeral. Don't make this more chaotic. If this boy truly believes he's telling the truth, we should at least hear him out. Victor exploded. Mother, you can't be serious. Madeline calmly ignored him and turned to the lawyer. Mr. Daniels? He nodded. Yes, Mrs. Everhart. If he insists, we can arrange DNA testing. Shock reverberated. DNA testing, public, at a funeral, was unthinkable. Yet no one contradicted her. The hall fell deathly silent as the weight of her statement sank in.